Oh my god, he's a doggy boy!
I am. Meow. How's this look? Is this good? No yabs? Not really. Alright, I missed the start of this actually. Because what happened was I was watching Ironmouse and some of my friends got on, like Crimbo, and I think Spacer was before me. And then I was like, oh yeah, you know, like the chances of me getting on after those guys got on, I was like, probably not. You know, those guys are pretty good. Those guys are pretty good, and I think they're like, you know, another level above me at least. So I'm like, okay, I'm probably not going to get on. I'm just going to play some video games now. And I was in a Discord chat with some people, and I'm like, yeah, hit me up if something interesting happens. And then I start playing, what was I playing? Risk of Rain. And then like a minute later, someone goes, dude, you're on. I'm like, yeah, fuck off. yeah, pull the other one. And it's like, no, dude, you're on Ironmouse. I'm like, what? And I jump back in, and she's already like halfway through. I'm like, oh shit. So let's check it out. Can you hear that?
Thank you. Who is this? Oh shit, that scared me.
Oh, she's listening to my song.
Mom? Is it Mouth?
Now.
Send me the song. It's a dog. Oh my god, he's a doggy boy.
I am. I like how her horns wiggle around. That's really cute. Can horns do that?
Yeah, but he has a good voice.
Oh, thank you, Mousy.
A mouth dog. But you...
I don't think my voice is actually that good, but the musician who did the song, he also mixed it. And he's really good at mixing. And he cleaned up my voice so much. So I think like half the credit for my singing is just due to him.
You can call me Mal. I'm a magic dog boy from Australia. I stream video games, tarot readings, and lectures on Twitch, as well as write a blog about BTubing. Come and check me out sometime. Why people watch BTubers?
Oh, here we go. yeah, get me on your big monitor, guys. Full screen the stream for a second.
Whoa, full screen.
Get up nice and close. Wow, chat. You're vibing to the Lisa soundtrack. So close. Your face is so close to mine.
Hello, dog man.
Oh, hello, Mousy.
This is my first time watching your stream. Let's have fun.
For,
thank you, Lion. Thank you for the
Alice's,
bitterlies.
New models. I am. Oh, this is before. This is before Leon and Alice got their new models. Let me give them a shout out actually, in case somebody here doesn't know them. Leon and Alice. Yeah. I think they did their old models by themselves. Their new models are so good. Oh look, it's Peony. Peony's in there. Your tablet.
May the elements of harmony.
Oh, and everybody fucking calls me Coronet. Like I'm a dog. I'm not every dog is Coronet. I just vibe with it. You know, I've never, you know, it's never really offended me, but you know, this is funny.
Be ever in your favor.
But stuff like Sundera. Interesting smiley face you got there. Yeah. So here's like Hollow Live, right? Smack bang in the middle, right? Like the gold standard for VTubers, right? She's learning. Then you got people like, you know, VShojo and Sundera, And
What?
Ignore VShojo. Actually, just ignore them. Ignore them. We want. Yeah, I subbed when she's doing this. I forgot. I forgot everything I talked about during this video. So I subbed at the worst possible time. Okay, them right now.
What?
And then chat's like, no. That's why I'm pretty sure that Twitch picks because I'm on the thumbnail for this video. If I can back show you. Yeah, I'm on the thumbnail for this video, and I'm pretty sure that Twitch picks the point with the most viewer interaction. And so you can see them just just ripping me apart.
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Shirley.
Your voice brings me joy.
Let's continue.
I can't believe I made Ironmouse cry.
Reason.
Who they're pretty close to Hololive. Like if a Sundera member made it into Hololive, no one would be shocked, right?
What?
So like yeah, you could see the pipeline straight in. You can see it, right? So they're pretty close. And then as you go further out, you have people that are more most of these subscription notifications are so loud. Further out, you'd have people like well, examples we know, you'd probably have people like Yoro and Congo. And they're like, you know, you can sit down and watch them like a regular streamer, so they're still within this circle, but they do things differently, and they do it on purpose. I mean, if you guys heard Yoro's regular voice stream yesterday, day before, you know, she could stream with her voice easily. Yeah, half the chat are like, she's got a really the other half are like, just let the man speak. She chooses to fuck this guy. With the Yoro voice. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, jumps. She's a bit different. And Congo's the same. He's a bit different, just because he's got such a strong personality. Man, Ironmouse's models has such nice expression. He just does things differently, like the strong art style and that sort of stuff. So he's a bit different. So, but you can still put them on in the background and not like focus on them like a regular streamer. So, you know, they're still within the circle, right? You read what she's saying? Oh yeah, that was me. I was spamming my emotes. The further out you go, the more artistic and different it is. Yeah, this dog talking shit. I'm probably a bit closer, I guess. So I'm not autistic. Oh, she looks sad. I'm not autistic. I'm not like super artistic or anything like Congo and Yoro. But I'm not saying I'm like good enough to get. She's quiet for a long time. This goes on for a while. Does she keep watching my stuff? She does. Okay. Australians have poor taste. That's true.
Let's look at his clips. I'm sure he's very funny. He's very funny.
Need to see more context. Yeah, a lot of people were like, you know, just let him speak, and you know, I'm sure there's more context. And I did actually get a comment on my video saying, you know, sorry that so many people were rude to you in chat.
Don't turn me into a marketable plushie, mate.
God, I wouldn't mind some of those plushies. They look great.
No,
Great.
stop.
I don't know how much they are, and I don't really buy merch.
Stop.
But damn, if someone gave me one of them, I'd be one happy dog. Hey, Brave, how you
He's a
doing?
happy dog. He has a very good voice. He has a very good voice,
He likes my
and
voice.
I want to see some of his clips.
Those scorpions.
Before we continue, I just want to let you know everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I respect all types of opinions. And it's okay. Everybody's valid in what they think. It's fine. I would like to sit down and watch the whole video because I feel like it has a lot of information that is interesting to listen to. But it's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and we can all coexist and have a great time. It's all good.
I wasn't even saying anything negative about VShojo.
We all good.
I just didn't want to talk about them because they were more on the outrageous, on sort of like the lewd side of the VTuber community, and I'm not really into that stuff, so I don't know as much about them. That's why I didn't want to talk about them. So I was literally basically saying that I don't know enough to speak about them.
They can't kill the one samurai.
But no, Ironmouse she did a good job of talking to the community now. She really understands her own community. Look at the micro, the insane micro.
My plasma mommy as the one who put the idea
The
in my
last
brain.
samurai.
No, everybody's opinion is valid, and it's a good. It's okay.
Great man.
This movie's a lot different than I remember.
We're all friends here. Holy shit,
Hey,
that
is
was a
that
good ass
VTuber
burp. Yes, there is VTuber burps. Hello, there's a VTuber burp here.
Hey, is that VTuber burps?
There is VTuber burps. Somebody call VTuber burps. Don't let
I
this
still
thing
haven't been
pass you
contacted by
Oh,
VTuber
tarot
burps.
reading. Oh wait, that's not the tarot reading.
So right now, I'm the CEO of Fair
He's
Dinkum.
pretty knowledgeable
Whatever
about
you
the
like.
occult and related topics. Really?
As long as it's not too bad. So don't promote me to like CEO of N-words or something. Sorry.
Oh god.
What would you like a reading
Oh, oh man. She picked the best clips to watch, didn't she?
Aleister Crowley's Book of Thoth to help with the readings.
Oh
CEO
man.
of DN.
He's offering me a no, wait, I'm scared.
Every time somebody says that.
I'm afraid to do tarot reading. It's a fear that my mom put in me. Cause my mom is always like,
words.
my mom is old fashioned Puerto Rican lady. So she's like, you can't be doing tarot readings. Don't do that. Don't peek into things that you shouldn't peek into. Don't peek. She's telling me not to peek. It's a Puerto Rican superstition.
That's fair. You know, fair enough, not for everyone. I've always said
It's not
that.
El Diablo. It's not that because of course
Oh.
I am Satan.
Headless, look.
You're always there supporting our boys.
What a champ, Headless.
But it's not. That's not. It's not that it's the devil because that's not what it is. What from what I have gathered from my family, it's
It was a
more
message.
of
Oh, thank you.
don't put your nose into things that you shouldn't be looking into because don't do it. You know? It's like respecting the occult by not peeking. That's what it is.
Yeah, and this is a fair call, and this comes from most religions in general will try to instill a healthy fear of the occult in you. Almost every esoteric tradition will, because if you do it wrong, you can sort of like the idea of karma. If you upset the balance, then the balance will eventually right itself, and if you're on the receiving end, then you are fucked. So not to mention, you know, possession and all that other weird stuff, but just the natural fact that if you try to take too much from nature, nature will eventually take it back. So and there's a lot that can go wrong, and that's why most traditions will have you learn basic protection rituals first. Like in the West, you pretty much always learn the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram first. And that just cleanses you, cleanses the area, helps center your mind. So it's almost everybody in the West learns that first. And so it is important to understand how dangerous it can be. Like for 99% of the things that you do in Magic aren't going to hurt you, but you don't know when you're getting into it. You don't know what is the one thing that's going to. And especially in the classical traditions, magic also included stuff like alchemy. And chemistry is a direct descendant of that. And we all know what happens if you fuck up doing chemistry is you breathe in some gas and kill yourself. You make an explosion and burn your face off. You burn your house down. Messing around with the natural world is dangerous in every sense of the word. So, you've got to treat it with a lot of respect. And if you're not going to put the time in to properly understand it, for whatever reason, maybe you don't have the time to spend on it, that's fine, but that means you just shouldn't touch it at all. You shouldn't dip a finger in wherever you want, because that's not going to end well. So that's why like listening to priests and stuff like that will generally be a good idea. Either not doing it at all or listening to someone who knows what they're doing. Rather than just diving in yourself, because it can get messy. So she's not wrong at all with this mindset.
It's not like Diablo. You want to know why? Because like there's like santeros and stuff like that. There's people that do tarot readings, and it's called tirar loteria. They do loteria and they do like santeria and all that stuff. And we don't see it that way. It's more like, don't look into it because you're looking into something that you don't know about and that you shouldn't know about because you're not supposed to look.
Okay. Interesting.
It's kind of like a whole you should just leave it alone and let it happen. Don't go looking for things. It's superstition, of course. However, I can't say that I've never refused a tarot reading. I think I did one a long time ago, and it scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah, and Neon showed me this tarot thing, and I looked at it, and it freaked me out because it was like really accurate. But then I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Is this real? Is this real?
Some places on Earth are definitely more spiritual in general. Like weirder stuff happens there.
But see, this is the thing. The thing is that I don't think that like tarot is like looking. It could be tarot can be anything. It doesn't have to be like the future. It's just like
Yeah. See, Crimbo, my friend Crimbo. He said, "Sorry, I'll be less of a ruffian. I'll be good." He threatened to beat me up in chat, and he got timed out by a mod. Oh man, Crimbo's fucking hilarious. I'll if nobody knows, if somebody here doesn't know Crimbo, check him out. Crimbo Kills. Is this what his name is? Oh, it's right here. Crimbo Kills. He's a funny dude.
Doesn't have to be like the future. It's just like a perception of stuff, and a perception of energies and stuff. Oh no! Oh my god, I'll be afraid. But thank you, Mao, for the offer. You're so sweet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she's right about tarot there too. It's not just the future. It's well, because of the way time works, future is relative anyway. But it is just a perception of energies, and you can see the past, you can see the future, it can see what's happening around you. It can see what happens if you choose a certain path or not, what decisions you can make, that sort of thing. It can reading the future is probably the most practical thing it can do, which is why that's why most people do it. But yeah, it's it can do a lot more than that, and it's interesting. You can ask it all sorts of questions because it is a microcosm of the universe, and as such, it is connected to the universe, if that makes sense. So, and when I say universe, I mean literally everything. It's connected to literally everything. So you can ask it a question about literally everything.
I appreciate the offer. Maybe one day if I'm brave. But for the most part, I'm a little I'm a little scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, and it's only because my mom puts fears into me. Well, please. Mouse seems like a really nice.
Do it!
Mouse seems like a really nice VTuber. He seems like a really nice VTuber. He has a wonderful voice, and he has a wonderful singing voice and a wonderful normal voice, and he seems very, very nice. So please.
Oh, thank
Please
you,
be
Mousey.
nice to
To
him.
put in a filter so it wouldn't get blocked when people said it, because I would have to.
I want to see exactly what he picks. Oh shit.
Okay, so 9 of discs. Not always, but usually. This is reading for. So 9 of discs is good luck attending material affairs, favor, and popularity. Wrong. Basic reading. Basically, random prompt-driven self-introspection. Meditation with pretty pictures. It's in meditation, sure, but not just random prompt mental tricks. No. If you want to think of it that way, then, it can be useful still. But it's a bit more than that. Thanks for donating $1 to Ironmouse just to say that, though, Noel Bretzel. Good luck and good management. Strength. Okay. And 9 of disc. I think this is pretty straightforward, but let me just check because there's another section I like to check as well.
Oh, you're official. You have like a book and
Official.
everything. Huh?
Again.
He is a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Aww.
Good boy.
Aww. Those with satisfaction at having harvested what it Aww.
You're a
ease.
good boy.
Everything is the best
Oh,
in all
give a hand
possible
pat.
worlds. Okay, so this is jealous, guys. I got a head
through
pat from
courage
Ironmouse
and strength.
in action. You will
Always pat
you'll
the
be
dog
quite
though.
satisfied with what you get from that. So if you work hard, and it may be
Good
tough.
job.
And
Let's move on to our next big.
yeah, she's a pretty solid. I've never really sat down and watched her before that. Hence the reason why I didn't want to speak about them. I was jealous as her audience. So oh man, they were so mad. That was great. Half of them were like, kill the dog. And the other half were like, no, chill out. Oh shit, look. See, someone's like, raid him. I wish. No, Spacer got raided instead. That was great. Spacer, oh man, they love Spacer. And I don't blame them. Yeah, they love Spacer. He was great. Yeah, no, she's a pretty solid entertainer. I haven't really sat down and watched her before, which is why I didn't want to talk too much about VShojo, because I haven't sat down and watched them as much as other VTubers. But no, she was just, oh man, that was like 2 hours into a. I thought the stream. I could have sworn that stream went on for longer. Yeah, it did. It did because her internet cut out, and the entire time, right up until the very end, she's streaming for like 5 hours, full of that same energy, just bouncing around, physically bouncing around. Happy, chirpy, keeping a chat going. Like she had like 4,000, 4,500 people the entire time. Watched 6 hours. Yeah, bloody hell. 4,500 people watching at the very end. I'm not sure. It doesn't say what the peak was. But she's just a solid entertainer. And yeah, I'm so thankful to be to have been featured on there for a short while. If I had more content, maybe she would have been able to choose something a little better than me. And chat getting mad at me. But it's a lesson, put up VODs, put up clips, make more content. Peak was 6K before the net crash was rated by Fruit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, she held, you know, 4,500 the entire time. Like, you know, you got to be doing something right. I feel like she chose. She probably did, but I just don't have enough content up. What is making you come back? I am powerless to do anything. Why won't you die? It seems like a lot of bosses and stuff